Okay, for our Design Your Own GMO project, we decided to focus on nicotine addiction, which is focused around neurological nicotine acetylcholine receptors, which are found in all different parts of the brain, and I'll go over that later. But the actual gene that is connected to nicotine addiction is the CHRNA4 gene, which is shown in the picture that Marissa's showing. Okay, so how we decided to do this was to use CRISPR-Cas9, which is like newly invented, but CRISPR-Cas9 uses a guide model, which is actually CRISPR itself, to find the gene in the genetic code, which would be the CHRNA4 gene for nicotine addiction, and that Cas9, which is an enzyme, would actually cut it out, and then that gene wouldn't be able to be used anymore, so it'd like essentially be turned off, so nicotine addiction wouldn't be a problem. So how we're going to genetically modify them is using embryo engineering, which is new too. But embryo engineering is when we would take CRISPR-Cas9 when in the embryonic stage, and we'd go in and cut that gene out of the genetic code. But that raises some issues with people being uneasy because they're like designer babies, and basically people will say like you can design your own child, and it's actually really expensive. But if this has like enough of an impact, like a positive impact, it could be lessened. So there's 5 receptors found in the brain. The first one is found in the ventral tegmental area. Second one's found in the nucleus accumbens. The third one's found in the hippocampus. The fourth one's found in the prefrontal cortex, and the last one is found in the amygdala.
So some of the advantages of blocking the nicotine receptors are that overall health would improve, such as lung/mouth cancer and heart problems. It is actually to be known that 24 hours after you quit vaping or smoking tobacco, your risk of heart attack decreases. Also, it would save money. The average smoker spends about $2,300 on nicotine/tobacco products a year. So some of the disadvantages of blocking the nicotine receptors would be that the idea of designer babies would be put out there, which is like Kayla said earlier, and also it's very expensive, and nicotine/tobacco companies would be put out of business. So some environmental concerns would be that stopping the production of tobacco would actually help the deforestation issue in the United States, because for these tobacco plants to be created, a lot of forests are knocked down, and the water would actually become less polluted because of all of the toxins that tobacco production puts off, and the cigarette butts and all of the packaging that is littered would actually help the environment. So although tobacco/nicotine has a very bad image, it can be helpful in some ways, which raises some bioethical issues if we're eliminating it completely. It can be used to reduce the risk of Parkinson's disease, ulcerative colitis, and preeclampsia, which is a condition in pregnant women which can cause kidney failure and other things. And also, smoking is also used as a form of therapy for PTSD, depression, anxiety.
Thanks for watching.